Aren't you excited for today's recipe? I promise these muffins are very good. Hello, dears. I hope you all are doing wonderful. It's a bit of a rainy day here today, so I do apologize if there's any audio or visual disturbance. But what better activity to do on a rainy day than some baking, right? And speaking of baking, today I'm bringing you a very lovely recipe that is simple to make and great to enjoy anytime. We will be making orange cranberry muffins. Who doesn't love a good muffin? I know I sure do. So let's get to baking. To begin, we will combine 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That went all over my paw. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt in a medium bowl. Give these a good whisk until they are well combined. Next, we will stir in 3/4 cup of dried cranberries. We're going to set this aside now and work with our wet ingredients. Before we work on our wet ingredients, we will need to prepare the star of the show, our orange. The first step will be zesting our orange. Remember when zesting that you only want the orange part of the peel. The white part is very bitter, and we certainly don't want any of that in our lovely muffins. Once your orange has been zested, let's juice it. I like to roll the orange on the counter before juicing to help loosen it and get even more juice out. Now we will cut it in half. And then squeeze out all that delicious juice. This recipe calls for 1/2 cup of orange juice, plus a few additional tablespoons for the glaze. If you don't end up having enough from your orange, you can supplement with store-bought orange juice as well. And now back to our recipe. In a large bowl, add 3/4 cups of sugar and 1/3 cup of melted butter. Whisk these up well. Next, add in 2 eggs. Mixing until very well combined. Pour in 1/2 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of orange juice, and the orange zest. So zesty! Whisk these all together. Now we will slowly add it in our flour mixture. Add a small amount at a time, mixing until just combined in between each step. Do you know why it's important not to overmix your batter once the flour is added? Flour contains gluten, which when mixed with liquid ingredients provides structure in your baked good. However, when you mix your batter for too long, it can cause excess gluten formation, which can make your baked good become dense and tough. Not good when we're trying to make soft and fluffy muffins. Alright, it's time to fill up our muffin tins. You will want to grease your tins Or place paper liners in each one to keep your muffins from sticking to the sides. Carefully pour your batter into each tin, filling about 2/3 of the way full. Looking good. Oh no! If you want, you can even add a few extra cranberries on the tops, just for looks. Now we will want to bake these at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes. You can tell when they are done when the tops spring back after pressing on them gently. Allow your muffins to cool for 10 to 15 minutes. While the muffins are cooling, let's make a nice glaze for the tops. Measure out 1/2 cup of sifted powdered sugar, and then whisk in 1 to 2 tablespoons of orange juice until it is a nice pourable consistency. Gently drizzle over your cooled muffins. Oh, just look at these beautiful muffins. Wonderfully fluffy and so full of flavor. Orange and cranberry is such a perfect flavor combination, don't you think? I personally love to have these along with breakfast. It's such a nice morning treat. I hope you had fun learning how to make these delightful muffins. If you love citrus and berries together, you will definitely want to check out my recipe for lemon blueberry brownies. Click on the link above to check those out. And if you try out any of my recipes, don't forget to tag me on social media using the hashtag #BakeMeUpButtercup. I would so love to see what you make. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see even more fun baking recipes. Until next time, mwah!